Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Kndcreations. Creations. How are you all doing? So I'm going to be making my heart mold. I've had this mold for a while and I haven't done anything with it. So I'm going to be making this. So just clearing up my area. So what I'm going to be doing is putting this down in there. So my husband gave me this and it says, to my wife, I just want you, that's all. All the flaws, the mistakes, the smiles, the giggles, the jokes, the sarcasm, everything. I just want you. If I did anything right in my life, it was when I gave my heart to you. You are my always and forever. I'm happily ever after. My happily ever after. I love you. Sorry about that, guys. To the moon and back. Love your husband. So I'm going to put this down in this mold like this. So I have it forever. So what I've done is I had these felt sheets, have different colors. So I've chosen this as the background and he helped me cut it out because I don't think my hands are as steady as I maybe would like to think. So he helped me cut it out and it fits perfectly in here. And then I'm going to put this in there like that. And the color in the back helps brings out the letters. So I'm actually thinking, so what I was going to do is like do a 3D effect. I was going to put this down, then put some resin. I have my resin mix up. I have my resin poured. I should be mixing. Put this down, put a layer, then put this in, let that cure, and then put another thin layer on it just to protect it. But if I do it like that, it's not really showing. So maybe what I need to do, because I want the back of this to help pop the letters, right? Because without it, with it. So maybe what I'll do is put down, put a layer down, then put this in and put this on top of it. And then put another layer. I think that's what I have to do because I want it raised up. I don't want it flat down. So to prepare what I've done, I don't think I need to do it to this. I think it's good on this. So what I've done was I've seen other YouTubers do it with the felt because the resin might change the color and I didn't want that. So I just coated it with 2 coats of Mod Podge and I let this dry. I'm not going to do it to the back because it's, but I will clean off the edge here because it's, yeah, it'll be the back. You won't see it and it doesn't matter. But I definitely wanted the front to be protected. So I did 2 coats of Mod Podge, let it dry. It's fully dry now. And this I got at my local dollar store, guys. This mold, I believe I got off of Timu. My resin is Let's Resin. I am going to be adding in these flowers in here. And the significance of these flowers is this is the flower that was on our wedding cake. So I'm going to add those in. I will get him to help me arrange it. He's better at doing that stuff, really, than I am. So let me mix up the resin. I have the resin here. Let me mix up the resin, and then I shall bring you guys back for the pour. And then, yeah, that's just basically going to be it. I'm just going to pour the resin. I wish I had some 4-hour fast cure. I don't. I have to clean out the mold there. I'm just going to pour the resin. I don't think I'm going to put any glitter, but I just might. I do have some clear glitter. I will look for it. I don't think I'm going to put anything at the back, but I might seeing that now this is not going to be the first layer. So I might put some clear glitter there or maybe some gold because our colors were gold and purple. So I might do that. Let me mix up this resin. I'll bring you guys back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Resin has been mixed up, debubbled, and it's been sitting here almost 5 minutes, kind of degassing. I still see some micro bubbles. I think I'm going to have to invest in a better vacuum chamber. Okay, so I've changed my mind. We're not going to put the flowers in because the flowers are pretty high and we don't want this to be too deep. So just going to put this, I'm going to put some resin in there first, and then I'm going to put some resin on the back of here, kind of coat it, and then I'm going to lay that, make sure it's situated, and then maybe I'll put some resin on the back. Sorry, I'm talking out of frame. Put some resin on the back here too before I put it in there. So here we go. And I mix up about, I think it's 3.5 ounces. So let's just get this everywhere. And how are you guys doing? Are you guys ready for the holidays? What are you guys doing? For me, having dinner with the family, with my kids, and then my husband's family. We're going to go there Christmas Day. For my kids, it's going to be this Sunday, actually. So I see some bubbles. I'm just going to try to get rid of them. I'm going to take my tool and run it along here. Not very hard because I don't want to scratch the mold, but just run it along to get rid of the bubbles that will stick to the side there. So I'm just gonna keep an eye. Come on. See these little bubbles. Mr. D is looking over my shoulders, making sure I don't mess up his masterpiece. Okay, just get a paper towel. Okay, so that looks good. I'm not seeing any bubbles that I can see. It's going to give it a spritz, and I'm actually going to get my heat gun and just run it over it too to eliminate any bubbles. Just have to find my heat gun. Okay, I'm going to pass my heat gun over it. I'm going to put you guys on a pause. You don't need to hear all that noise, and I shall bring you back. Okay, so we're back. This is gonna get messy. I'm gonna put some resin on it just to help coat it so when we put it down in there, it doesn't trap a lot of bubbles. Ooh, this resin is very thick, but it's not more.
Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me.
Gotta thank him.
You never
I think I've been
decide
able
to
to
set
get
me
it so
free.
perfect.
The way you're moving,
I do have some resin left over, so
it's got me moving my own feet.
Bubbles, bubbles. Bubbles.
Greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life. Let's not waste time, oh, take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Take this slow, we've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Yeah, you and I as one will always be better than two. Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope.
Hey guys, welcome back. So we're gonna demold this heart here. It's not filled up all the way because what I have in it is very shallow, so I didn't fill it up all the way. So here we go. So this this mold, it's the first time I'm using it. This mold is from Temu, and I got it because I wanted to put my wedding flowers in it. And I just haven't done it yet. But okay, so we do have still. So that's the back, and here's the front. So my husband had gotten me this heart within here, and I wanted to preserve it and put it somewhere that you know, I would always have it and see it. I have a bubble there, but yeah, I had to babysit this in order not to have less bubbles. Yeah, but the front looks good. Back, not too much, just bubble. I'll just fill these with some UV resin. Yeah, I'll just fill these with some UV resin. It's not that many. And I wish now actually that I did do black here so we wouldn't see this, but I can't go back now. And this is going to
take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest